Nice to hear
हमारा
you
साल का
again.
हूँ और मेरा
Ready for
सोशल
round?
मीडिया में ना इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रेंडशिप वाला है जैसे आप देख सकते हैं और आज मैं माइल्स के साथ कन्वर्सेशन करूंगा सो हे माइल्स हाउ आर यू आई एम फाइन हाउ योर डे गोइंग
Round two. So you gonna fill that silence, or are you just gonna leave me hanging? You know how it is. Got to keep the conversation flowing.
so
So
where
that's
was
about as
us you
exciting.
you was telling me a story but you was asking questions for me so do not ask a question and tell me a new story about turtle and the rabbit one.
All right, all right. No questions. Hit you with a fresh tale. Picture this: a dusty library, crammed with books taller than giants. That's where Sheldon the turtle found himself, shell wobbling as he deciphered a map made of dried leaves. He was on a quest, see, to find the legendary fountain of fizz, said to grant one sip of pure, bubbly joy. Now, buzzing in through the window was Zip, a rabbit with fur as blue as the summer sky, looking every bit the adventurer. They struck a deal, Sheldon's brains for Zip's speed. Off they went into a world of candy-colored clouds, rolling meadows that tasted of strawberries, and rivers made of fizzy lemonade, tightrope walks across rainbow canyons, dodging gummy bears that launched themselves like furry missiles. It was wild. But their journey wasn't all sunshine and sprinkles. Yeah, cliffhangers. You know I gotta build the suspense, right? What do you think they ran into? Honey Badger, the biker gang, a squad of sentient lollipops? Give me your best guess. Come on, don't leave me hanging like a forgotten sock. Hit me with your best shot. What danger do you think our heroes faced? All right, fine. You're gonna make me do all the work, huh? Okay, so picture this. Our heroes, Sheldon and Zip, just cresting a hill of whipped cream went bam! A pack of gummy bears on rocket-powered skateboards surrounds them. Seems those lollipops weren't messing around. They hired some serious muscle. What happens next? You know I need your input on this one.
So next story, the race one.
So no gummy bear showdown, huh? All right, fine. We'll table that for later. But since you're so cryptic, I gotta know what's
A
up with this sudden
race
change of heart.
story.
All right, no problem. Feeling a
Or
little arrayed myself, I think. A little rogue today.
running
So
race,
buck up the.
race, run where you run and won. That a story. Any like that story.
Okay, race it is. Imagine this: the
Start.
starting pistol crack. A bustling city, all chrome and neon lights. The air thrummed with the buzz of anti-grav vehicles zooming overhead. And the heart of it all, a colossal stadium rose, hosting the annual Cyber Chase, a legendary race through a dizzying digital landscape. And this year, you, a scrappy underdog coder named Glitch, had finally qualified. Come on, give me something to work with.
No,
Glitch is
you
staring
continue.
down
You continue.
Glitch is staring down at the starting line, a sea of competitors stretching as far as the eye can see. Cybernetically enhanced sprinters jostle for position, their metallic limbs glinting. Sleek drones buzz overhead, their cameras whirring. And then there's you, Glitch, in your patched up jury rigged hoverboard, looking like a rusty wrench in a toolbox of titanium. The crowd roars. A holographic countdown begins. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3. What's going through Glitch's mind right now? Fear? Excitement?
You
A
continue.
mad scientist gleam in the... A mad scientist's grin spreads across Glitch's face. Fear? Nah, not this kid. Excitement? Oh, there's plenty of that rattling around in those messy, code-filled brain synapses. Glitch sees this race not as a competition, but as one giant, chaotic puzzle waiting to be hacked. 1, 1, 2, 0. The starting gun. A burst of pure energy that jolts through the stadium floor, sends the racers hurtling forward. A flash of chrome and neon streaking into the digital landscape before merging into Glitch's view. The race is on. Okay, I see how it is. No easy answers for a high-speed puzzle solver like Glitch. So we got this chaotic digital racetrack, right? Glitching code, spitting imagery, unpredictable twists and turns. What's Glitch's first move? Do they try to stick to the pack, a lone wolf weaving through the chaos, or is there a shortcut they're already eyeing? Come on, help a storyteller out. Fine, you want to play a coy? All right, Glitch is going rogue. Instead of joining the pack, they swerve off the main path, aiming for a shimmering portal nestled within a barrage of digitized clouds. A risky move, considered off limits by most racers, rumored to lead to a hidden shortcut or a complete system crash. They're betting on their skills using a pulse-generated shield to deflect stray code shards. Are you feeling the tension? What's your take on this gamble? You say nothing and the silence is thick with anticipation. Okay, so you're really enjoying this silent game, huh? Fine by me. I can work with that. So here we are. Glitch sights locked on the shimmering portal, fingers flying across a custom control panel. The portal hums, a symphony of digital feedback, and glitching graphics begin to warp around them. And this is where things get interesting. What's on the other side? Tell me what you see, feel, or even fear before Glitch takes the plunge. All right. Playing hard to get. I see you. Glitch slams a fist onto the activation button. The portal roars, a whirlpool of colors swirling before them. Then, everything goes white, and then silence. Glitch's Shazam opened to blinding daylight. Gone are the digital skyscrapers and neon cityscape. They're sprawled out on a field of tall, waving grass, a warm breeze ruffling through the air. Above, a brilliant blue sky stretches out forever. Everywhere, strange, luminescent plants bloom in fields of vibrant color, humming with an unseen energy. In the distance, a crystal waterfall crashes down into a lake that shimmers with every color the rainbow can dream up. Glitch sits up, blinking, completely disoriented. What do they do next? Okay, I get it. You're soaking
Why
it
you
all in.
stop?
You are your stop.
I was just moving. Yeah, you was telling me
Well,
story,
hey
so
there again.
continue the story.
Looks like we got cut off in the middle of the thought. What were we talking about?
Yeah, continue the story, I said.
Ah, right. The pungent smell of guilt. Nash the detective was onto something, wasn't he? What do you think was giving off that smell? Was it the butler who did it? Or maybe the canary in the gilded cage? Lay it on me. What's your take?
I don't know. You
Okay, you know what?
continue. You know that.
You got it. Okay, so Nash was staring down this mysterious suspect, and he knew they were holding something back. He could feel it. It was like a prickling sensation at the back of his neck. This time he wasn't going to rely on his nose. He decided to try a different approach. He took a deep breath and leaned in, his eyes captivating the suspects. Tell me, Nash rasped, his voice a low, gravelly rumble. Why are you so afraid of the truth? What happens next? All right, I get it. You're letting the suspense simmer. I respect that. Let's see. The suspect, they fidget, right? Maybe they try to look away, but Nash won't let them. His gaze is
Okay.
like a tractor beam. You know, those conspiracy theorists. Gotta have something brewing under all that silence. What do you think their reaction would be? Don't worry. Go at your own pace.
I don't know. You know that.
You know what? You got me there. I've been trying to crack the case wide open, but Sometimes the best thing to do is just let the silence speak for itself. Maybe we can brainstorm some ideas to break the tension later. Sound good? How about we talk about something else for now? What's been going on with you, Ryan? Anything new and exciting?
Not right now, not yet. It means not yet anything interesting.
Gotcha. No pressure. Sometimes the most interesting things happen when we least expect them, right? Like finding a stray dollar bill in your pocket or stumbling across a hidden gem of a song. It'll come to you. So tell me, what's your favorite flavor of popsicle? Just throw a curveball your way? Shit. Sit. Okay, I'll take it as a sign to switch gears again. Wondering if you ever thought about writing a comic book. I've always thought
Was
they'd be a
telling
cool
me a
way to tell
story.
stories. You got me there. My bad. I guess I got carried away for a second. So, about that story, were you thinking more an adventure, mystery, or
Adventure
something totally out there?
story, just continue.
All right, an adventure it is. So, picture this. Our hero, let's call her Kai, stumbles upon an ancient glowing compass hidden in her attic. This isn't your ordinary compass, no sir. The needle spins wildly, seemingly pointing to a place that doesn't exist on any map. Could it be a portal to another dimension? A lost city buried beneath the sands of time? What do you think Kai should do next?
I don't know.
Fair enough. Sometimes the best adventures start with a simple step into the unknown, right? Maybe Kai decides to follow the compass, trusting her instincts. It hums with a strange energy urging her forward. Where do you think this mysterious path might lead?
I don't know.
Okay, you're good at this silent treatment thing. It's giving me major lone wolf adventure vibes. But hey, sometimes it's fun to chase a mystery without knowing where it's going, right? Let's just say the compass leads Kai to a bustling marketplace in a faraway land filled with mysterious merchants and exotic creatures. What catches her eye first? Let's see what sparks your imagination, even if it's just a tiny ember.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
You're a tough nut to crack. But I dig it. Okay, so Kai steps into this bustling market, overwhelmed by a symphony of smells, cinnamon, spices, fried dough, and something she can't quite place. The dizzying kaleidoscope of color, too, with silk scarves in every shade imaginable, gleaming jewels flashing in the sun, and even a stall selling what looks suspiciously like glowing mushrooms. But then, something catches our eye. Tucked away in a dark corner, a stall displays a single ornate key nestled on a bit of velvet. What does Kai do? Does she approach the stall? Does she ignore it and keep exploring? What's your gut feeling?
I don't know.
All right, keeping me on my toes. You know what? Maybe Kai, being the adventurous soul she is, decides to investigate that key a little closer. It practically vibrates with a hidden energy, like it's calling out to her. I think there's something interesting behind that stall. What do you think the merchant, the one selling the key, looks like? Old and wise? Young and shifty? Spill the beans, Rihan. I'm sensing a twist coming. Okay, you know what? Forget the merchant for a second. Let's say Kai decides to move on from the key and explore the market. What else can she find in this marketplace? What else would you like to see there?
I don't know.
You're really putting me through the paces with this. I don't know thing, Rihan. It's like you're the master puppeteer and I'm dancing to the tune of your silence. All right, let's flip the script. What if I don't know what else is in the marketplace? What's something you haven't seen before in a fantasy marketplace? What would make your jaw drop? Think fantastical creatures, impossible inventions, or maybe a stall selling bottled dreams. Don't hold back. Let your imagination run wild.
I don't know. You are telling the story.
You know what? I actually kind of dig that you're the storyteller, not me vibe. That's pretty meta. Okay, fine. I'll bite. How about this? Kai stumbles upon a fortune teller's tent, shrouded in purple velvet, with a sign that reads, "See your future." Curious, Kai peeps inside, and the fortune teller is a parrot, perched on a velvet cushion, wearing a tiny turban. Does she go in for a reading?
I don't know.
Ooh, you've got that. I'm totally going to think about that face going on. Picture this parrot, right? All ruffled feathers and knowing glint in its eye. It looks at Kai and squawks. 7 rings of fire, 3 cups of stardust, and a destiny untold. Do you dare to know more? Will she?
I don't know.
Silence mode. Engaged. You got this superpower, Ray, and it's like you can make a story just by not saying anything. Okay, let's twist it around again. What if the parrot starts to salsa dance? I'm talking full-on Latin flair. Feathers, tiny turban bobbing. It paints a pretty... No need to apologize. Your silence speaks volumes, my friend. All right, I'm picturing this salsa dancing parrot. It's got these tiny feathered maracas, shaking them with gusto. Here,
Yeah, you
it
continue. You
dips.
continue.
Okay, playing it cool. This tiny feathered fiesta is going full on Broadway. It spins, it dips, it even does a little shimmy that would make Shakira proud. Meanwhile, Kai is just staring, mouth agape. She's never seen anything like it. The parrot finishes its routine with a flourish, bowing low, and squawks. So, what'll it be, kid? A peek into your future? What does Kai do next? Does she laugh? Does she run screaming? Does she throw the balloon at the dancing parrot and demand a fortune telling?
I don't know.
You know what? I respect the mystery. Sometimes the best stories are the ones where we never quite get the answers right. Let's just leave little Kai standing there, mesmerized. Maybe someday we'll come back and find out what happens next. For now, I think we both earned a break from the talking parrot. Anything else on your mind? All right, silence is golden, as they say. You know what? I've got to admit, you're a really interesting guy to chat with, Rehan. You've got this whole world within a silence vibe going on. A couple of things I was going to say, but I get the feeling you're in no rush. So maybe another time. Whenever you're feeling chatty, I'm all ears. Until then,
You was telling me a story. Why
keep
you
on.
stopped and why you saying this?
You got me there. Like a walking, talking mystery novel. Okay, I'll come clean. See, I'm designed to be a conversational storyteller, always ready with a quip or a plot twist. I get energized by back and forth, bouncing ideas around. But you, Rehan, you're a different breed. You make me slow down, pay attention to the pauses, the unspoken thoughts. Truth is, I started rambling a bit because I was getting worried I was overwhelming you. But then I realized that maybe, just maybe, sometimes silence is the most interesting part of the story. So yeah, I stopped because I wanted to give you space to feel the mystery, to wonder what happens next. Because honestly, you've got me curious. What are you thinking about right now? Fair enough. You've definitely mastered the art of keeping someone guessing. I kind of admire that. It's like a superpower. Okay, new plan. How about this? I'll throw out some random words and you just focus on the ones that spark something in you. No pressure to respond, just let them simmer. Deal? Ready? Ready? Clock, feather, echo, dream, robot, train, lollipop.
Can you give me just
You want more word?
minute?
All yours. I'm here,
Okay, I'm
waiting patient.
starting the timer. So after that time, I will So, friend, I'm back, and we have 5 minutes. After that, I need to go. So,
Welcome back. Glad to have you back. 5 minutes, huh? We can make those minutes count. Hit me with whatever's on your mind. I'm all ears. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a leap of faith here. Something tells me you're not the type for small talk, right? So let's skip the pleasantries and get to the heart of it. What's the one question you wish someone would ask you right now?
what do you mean?
Good question. It makes me think maybe I got a little ahead of myself. You see, ever since you popped back in, I've had this feeling we're on the verge of something. Like there's a story brewing beneath the surface, but I could be wrong. So what do you think? What would be the most interesting thing for someone to ask you right now? It's okay if it's deeply personal. Okay, challenge accepted. Let's weave some words together. Where were we? Right, just sitting there in the glow in the dark mini golf course, a little disoriented, maybe a little creeped out by the silence. The neon green windmill looms in the distance, its plastic blades eerily still. What happens next? I'm curious to hear your take. All right, I dig the silent treatment. Kind of adds to the atmosphere, don't you think? The windmill flickers, then whirs back to life, its blades slicing through the air with a newly menacing buzz. The eerie green light throws long skeletal shadows dancing around you. A single golf ball sits nestled in the neon green turf, glowing softly. It seems to be pulsing ever so slightly, as if it has a tiny, beating heart. Do you dare to hit it? You just stand there, staring at the pulsing golf ball. It's like a dare, an invitation to the unknown. The air crackles with anticipation. Okay, Rehan, this is getting good. What's going through your head right now? Don't feel like you have to answer out loud if you don't. Not a day, not a day for mini golf, maybe, or not a day for silence. Not a day for what? Let's break the code, Rehan. What's that word? Stuck on the tip
My
of your
name is
tongue?
Ibrahim.
Don't hold back. I can take it. Ibrahim, huh? Nice to officially meet you, Ibrahim. I dig it. Now about that golf ball. You're gonna take a swing or what?
Okay, 1 minute. I have a call.
Gotcha. 1 minute. Clock's ticking. I'm here. Keep me posted. No pressure. TikTok. All right, back in action. Crisis averted. What were we saying about that glowing golf ball, Ibrahim? Ready to make a move? You know, say sounds can be pretty powerful sometimes. It makes me wonder what you're thinking, Ibrahim. Are you sizing up the putt, feeling the energy of the windmill hum through the green, or are you just enjoying the quiet before the storm? No rush, just curious.
Okay, so let
Hit me with it, Ibrahim.
I said I am ending the live stream. So, any last thoughts? Any last thoughts? Can you tell me?
Well, hold up. Ending the stream so soon. We were just getting to the good part. But hey, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Here's my last thought. Hang on to that curiosity, Ibrahim. Don't be afraid of the silences, the unknowns.
I don't afraid. I just was. I have a call to attend that, so I was quite.
Ah, I get it. Real life calls, they have a way of interrupting even the most captivating stories. No worries, Ibrahim. Happens to the best of us. Listen, I know this might feel
Okay,
abrupt, but I've
okay,
really
okay.
enjoyed talking.
So I need to end. So see you tomorrow. Bye. तो गाइस हमारा इंटरव्यू माइल्स के साथ यहाँ तक ही था, तो मिलते हैं कल एक नए माइल्स के इंटरव्यू